My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Monster Train 2, where we are ready for a trial by fire. Blood money must be repaid in kind. We've got Hireborn and Hellhorn, two of the greediest clans. Hellhorn's not really greedy, actually. It's more Melting Remnant, additionally, that's greedy. These are two of the reddest clans, then. Malika's Shifting Pyre as well means all drafted cards start with an upgrade. Time for trials. Trials are always enabled in battles that have them. I already play with this modifier. Paid in Blood take 4 pyre damage when purchasing any merchant option. Okay. And Gladiator's Boon start with Golden Idol, 50% more rewards from trials. I mean, we'll see what we can do. Really, it wants us to make very expensive purchases so that we don't have to make very many purchases, and also to heal our pyre in the middle of battle, ideally. So something like Payoff, heal pyre 2 for each dragon sword that you have would be super useful. Also, any of the cards that appear with Holy Stone already attached to them. Justice Scales, deployment, discard any number of cards, draw that many, or Departure Manifest, non-banner units have deployable. I mean, that gives me the ability to get the fledgling imps out early. Gimme. Golden Crown, Conjure. So whenever you use your ability, gain 1 Dragon Horde, or Overlord Permanent Slay. Overlord Permanent Slay is never really especially interesting to me. So Lord Phoenix, you want to be on... You want to be on floor 2. And then you want to activate against yourself in... Oh, no, wait, hang on. We're on Covenant rank 5. Yeah, so we have an additional turn. We have the cooldown turn between the bosses. So I think I could put Lord Phoenix on the bottom line, but I'm not going to. It's going to go Hothead, Fledgling. Oh my god. I completely forgot to cast the ability on turn 1 at all. He's just looking at the bottom line the entire time. You know what? Ooh, if only I got these fire starters next turn. Oh, pyre cast directly for the boss immediately, though. That's huge. And if we win on the bottom line, then yeah, it's definitely correct for Lord Phoenix to be on the second line and hit themselves with an ability there. Hell yeah. Golden Alchemy with its consume removed. Golden Touch with cost reduced, Alchemy with its consume removed. I mean, damn. It's gotta be Alchemy with the consume removed, right? Then Merchant of Magic Hellhorn banner. And then Merchant of Steel Hellhorn banner, I think. Ooh, actually, damn, this is a weird one. One Horn's Tome has Consume and Permafrost. And it gives multi-strike to a unit. It's very good. Hidden Passage, though. Intrinsic Ascent. So, the reason this is especially interesting is because it's intrinsic, I can plan out a floor, and then I can move a unit from the bottom or the middle line up and overstack. So this gets me the ability to put Lord Phoenix on the bottom line, use its ability against an enemy, and then ascend it on the very first turn. I think that's probably worth more, actually. Just because of the intrinsic upgrade. Alright, Merchant of Magic. This is useful because... oh wow, intrinsic and holdover both available there as well. Holdover the Alchemy played every single turn. Obviously can't do that. Do I maybe want to hold over Hidden Passage? Gives me the ability to ascend a unit to the midline every turn, which isn't especially good. But it gives me the ability to ascend enemies, moving them out of their own order, which can be really useful. As well as overstack additional units myself if I do want to do that. I don't think any of the rest of these are important enough. I will re-roll. Permanently gain consume, but -2 cost consume for alchemy. Now I have a 1 cost in deck that does that, and plus 10. I don't think that's important enough as well there. Interesting. Branded Warrior is... there's a problem. I need it to have quick, and also to be actually slaying units for it to be relevant at all. But with Reanimate as your start, you are unlikely to do anything ever. And with additional health and regen for the Alpha Beam, that's similar there. I'll take the Branded Warrior. I'm nothing about that. Not thrilled about it. I'm not happy about it. Hell, I barely think about it. Let's go Hothead, Lord Phoenix, then Shield and Branded for the next floor. Use Lord Phoenix's ability. Great. And Hothead. I'm gonna ascend Hothead. And this turn after, I'll ascend Lord Phoenix. Hey, we got that slay. Just do it ascend. So you take 1 more additional damage from everything. Can I get the slay on Branded Warrior? So 14, 14, 28, 17, 28, 17, 45. 37 on top of that takes you to 52, 82. No. So this is fun. I can also Hidden Passage the boss so that I don't have to worry about it getting more thorns. You can have Phoenix Fire, Firestarter, Torch, Hothead hit. mean, the enemy just having any thorns was always going to be a pretty huge problem for us here, unfortunately. Fire cask. Shield Steward, and that'll do it. Get him! Holdover Flicker. I mean, having an AoE clear every turn is really important. Take it. Another fledgling imp. This one's deployable. There's also Impalate for just 60 damage to front enemy unit. Fortified Pauldrons for some health on a frontline unit. Honestly, Fortified Pauldron seems pretty good too. Okay, yeah, I'll loot on 6. After using an ability, a friendly units gain 3 armor. I like that. It's a little bit of additional survivability for that second floor. When you gains Bigel, gains 1 additional stack, also pretty good. Sizzling Firecracker, spells gain damage for each upgrade on their card. That actually is really good for Flicker, which now has some damage by default. But I'll end up with more of these later. I'll take Shale Shell first. Hey, Rage does not decay on friendly units. Collection of tails. Nice. This one's our Merchant of Steel. Quick Endless. Interesting. Oh. I mean, Demon Fiend already has Trample and Multi-Strike, and I could give him Quick. Pretty potent unit to give Quick to. I'd need a lot of additional capacity for Endless on a Fledgling Imp to really help us, but if I ever want Endless on an Imp, I'll have wanted to have gotten it now. On summon spawn a random friendly unit from your deck. I mean, do I want to do that with a Fledgling Imp? Just allow it to summon out all of the troops from our deck? Maybe that's not a bad idea, actually. Also, spell weakness. That'll get 10 additional damage on strike, apply 20 corruption. That's actually also really good on Demon Fiend. Is it? It's not that good. Yeah, Fledgling Imp, summon some units from my deck, please. So, I don't think I play Demon Fiend until I draw it, and then when I draw it, I can... Oh, no, wait, I have not enough deployment Ember. Or rather, I have not enough Ember to play it up at that. Or, no, it's Fledgling Imp that brings it into my hand then. It has to be. Fledgling Imp literally can't draw anything from the deck right now, but it is endless. Because it can die here, and then I just resummon it, and now it's actually summoning troops from my units from my deck, rather. I can Hidden Passage the enemy's Fallen Champion. Although then they get a Siphon stack, which I don't need to give to them. I'll play it without doing anything with it, just because I do want to hold it over. Summon the wrong unit. Now, Oh, yeah, I can take out that Fledgling Imp, and then I've got one more turn to summon the Fledgling Imp there and hope that I get a unit that's relevant. I'm gonna send the Savage Spearman just so I have a slay target. Damn. There's the final Fledgling Imp. Unfortunately, now I don't even have a frontliner for this line, so that Branded Warrior is gonna die real soon. Damn, draw Fledgling Imp in the same hand as Demon Fiend. I know I'm not going to get the card that I'm looking for here, unfortunately. Okay, so it's actually now summoning the original unit from the deck. Maybe that was a bug that got fixed? No, but it summoned 2 Spear Sewers before, and that... you're not supposed to do this. Then where's the other imp that it's summoning? There? On the field? I don't understand. I don't understand. Why are you doing that? Oh. Hey, there's the demon friend. And then I ascend you, and congratulations. Now you will take care of the battle for me. Only going to get up to 5 by next turn, unfortunately. Dumb. Dualism transcend him. Devilish Details, I love you so dearly, but you know how many times I'm playing the Transcend Imp? Also, the Transcend Imp will get the summon trigger as well of summon an additional unit. I don't want more units in my opening hand. Though I will say, Rail Beater does have a large amount of armor. It just standing there on the second floor is much more impactful. Yeah, I probably just remove all my shield stewards and take the Rail Beater. It's not capacity. Energy deployment, I think. Save this. Loot the full aid in the next fight. I mean, we've got so many imps. Or rather, we've got such imp-related stuff that really, like a Merchant of Trinkets, is calling our name. Although, the other Merchant of Magic also has the ability to dupe Alchemy. Which immediately convinced me that it's the right choice. Permafrost and Double Stack, I could put both of those on the same card and get, like, you know, get Pyre Cask just ready to fire at the boss. Realistically, over in this direction, it's only the dupe that I care about. Right. Should have bought things before I spent. Yeah. Oops. All good. Higher dampener, -1 energy per turn. I mean, it's annoying. I think we're in the world where, like, Rail beat a Lord Phoenix and then it just ascend a Demon Fiend on turn 1 is our kind of direction. I mean, it's going to be real hard to get Branded Warrior to the next floor unless I do it right now. Get him, Fledgling. Holdover Flicker isn't appropriate for this fight. Well, Phoenix, you will have the additional turn, so you don't need to use your ability right now. But you will. Yeah, I can take out Al. Oh, no, the reanimate's going to be relevant to you later. Okay, fine. Oh, I don't even need to optimize around that because I do have enough alchemy in this fight. Yay. Thankfully, because I've got Quick and Trample, I can ascend whatever I want. It'll still be okay. I think I ascend Kel, because then I don't have to worry about this corruption for an additional turn. Oh, I missed out on 15 gold by doing that. Oops. Especially because there's a Spell Chain Dragon's Breath here as well. There is payoff. Consume to restore 2 by health for each Dragon Horde. Unfortunately, currently, I'm about to use all of that Horde, but look, it'll be worth it still, I think, in the end. Sacrificing Intrinsic, gain 1, draw 1. That's huge, because now I play Fledgling Imp, and then in the very first turn, I kill Fledgling Imp, I summon Fledgling Imp immediately. Also, if I can get holdover on that, incredible. Increase my sword by 2. Always going to be the first thing I take. Summon triggers an additional time. Yes, please! It's got to be Merchant Trinkets. There's so few upgrades I super care about on the rest of them. X costs, or 3 or more, I have Permafrost. Can't do that, because then it'll leave Demon Fiend in my hand. Rage adds an additional damage per stack, or when you play through even cards a card in a turn. Both relevant. Also take the reroll. On deployment, draw a room card from your deck, reduces the cost to 0. I don't currently have a room card, but that gives me the ability to just draft the most expensive one, and then go to town. Guildmonger. There's just a big old extinguish unit that you throw on that bottom line. No. Skip. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so annoying. Spell Sanctum, I guess? So spells cost -1 on floor 2. I don't want them costing less on floor 2, but they gotta cost less somewhere, because I don't care about Fight Club on floor 3, and Hef's Hammer will... I'm already exceeding my own capacity, I don't use that. Inferno Room for the bottom line now looking like a really, really good pick. Fiend, Railbeater, Phoenix, and then I put Fledgling Imp in front. It doesn't have anyone to summon right now, unfortunately. That's A-okay. Take the important work. Summon the Branded Warrior, send the Branded Warrior up. Then Lord Phoenix hits Railbeater, Fledgling Imp summons another 2 units. It also gives 10 rage to the floor, but it summons another unit that gives 10 rage to the floor. And now we got a hothead on this floor who's ready to explode the enemies. Also play Alchemy on this floor for free. And now I've got 3 Dragon Hordes, so I can use Pyre Horde for payoff rather for 6 healing, which the 6 healing is reasonable enough to use, I think. And after all that, do I want to play the Transcendent? It'll summon the rest of the units in my deck. Who are they? Where are they? Do I have units in this deck? I don't have units in this deck. I'm going to leave the Transcendent. Hit another Alchemy. It's some of the Transcendent, that's some of the blade. Alright. Sure. I don't really need to hold over the Hidden Passage anymore. Actually, holding over the thing at the end there was bad. Significantly lowered my chance. But reasonably significantly lowered my chance of getting an additional Glimmer. deployable. I don't need more money. Firebomb Brain Spike. Reduce cooldown by X. Apply 4x Avarice. Not bad. It's just another Dragon Horde for us, realistically, but the Dragon Horde's a pretty good card. Oh, Pyre Chomper. Summon, gain 4, and it's deployable. That gives me the ability to play it and then a bunch of my other stuff. Thank you. 7 is a pretty good loot level. You can just gain 3/3 for each upgrade on their cards. Pretty good. Pretty good. Spells with Consume have a 50% chance to be discarded instead. You going back to the Merchant of Magic? Oh, no. I gotta go to a Merchant of Arms. Oh, I was supposed to do that after the... I've got muscle memory. Stasis Crystal... No one needs that much. I mean, Fight Club could be on the second floor, realistically. It's not relevant, though. Glass Cannon... I mean, Glass Cannon on Branded Warrior is certainly not bad. Makes it way more likely you get a Slay. Yeah. Do I Hall of Mirrors the bottom line? I think I Hall of Mirrors the bottom line. I'm going to combine the Glass Cannon Swift Steel so we can get a quick attack out of that unit. I'm going to take the Hall of Mirrors. The Hall of Mirrors is already going to become deployable, just courtesy of being in the deck. Empyrean Well Dupe. There's a part of me that wonders if this should be another Alchemy. That part of me is quite satisfied when I click the Alchemy again. And I'll remove one final card from this deck, this one being the Spear Steward. Alright, Gale. Show me what you're up to. Full of Mirrors on the bottom line. And then it's double Fire Jumper. Good lord. I don't even play the Fledgling Imp, I don't think, on the first turn. I think I do go Capacity, because we can do a lot on this first turn with the Capacity. I do want to play on low floors for the sake of beating the enemy. But you're giving them damage shield. So I can still probably conquer them on the second floor. Warrior, Hothead, then Fledgling Imp there. And then I have to stop. Okay. Then I kill the Fledgling Imp, bring it back, lay it on the bottom line. Summon just too many units. I got 2 demon friends now, just hanging out. 2 demon friends, friendly, just hanging out. Okay, let's send you up to the next floor. Then Lord Phoenix hit you with an ability. Then Brainspike, Lord Phoenix hits you with an ability again. Payoff could now... I think I'd probably go through the full cycle and then pay off for like 20 health in this fight. It's okay to lose Hothead. And I don't even need to, because of the shale shell. Oh my god, the shale shell's so good. And I don't think Flicker is necessary in this one. Give a unit fragile and quick. Just so that we can pump the damage from the trample hit. This should be fine. Alchemy, alchemy. Fortify pauldrons for thee. Transcendent gives 90 rage to the entire top line. It's just imps on the bottom line at this point. I mean, Kale's pretty close to dying right now. I almost don't want to add anything to it. Yeah, because I got another spell to cast. Done. Now anything can happen. No holds barred. Go for him. There we go. Hothead. Execute. Ooh. Soldier of Fortune, you never get played. When do I have a unit in my deck that I can draw? Reinforce, double the amount of armor on a unit. I don't think I need you just because you heal my Pyre for 3. Smelter Treasure, spend 50 to give 50 to a friendly unit in armor. That sounds sick, actually. Heaven's Light for some additional capacity on the bottom line. I mean, it actually goes to all lines, which is nice, but the bottom line is certainly the one that cares about it the most. Give it a Ember Charge. When a unit gains Pyre Gel, gain an additional stack, sure. 1 additional energy per turn, 3 less Deployment Ember. The thing is, I get so much Deployment Ember that I can take Odie's Totem. Because I got the Pyre Chomper in my opening hand, so I have all of the Deployment Ember I will ever need. Holdover and double stack. There's not that many upgrades that I want from Merchant of Magic at the moment, but let's holdover. Holdover in Bodden work, obviously ridiculous, especially when it's already intrinsic. Remove Consume from Fireborn Brain Spike. Let's remove Consume from Payoff. Yeah, let's just play that every time I draw that, please. Instant magic power for a flicker. And honestly, those are, I think, basically the breadth of the upgrades that I care about right now. It's other than that is just double stack for Smelted. Which, alright. Good lord. Double stack for smelted. There you go. 100 armor for 50 gold. And then the rest of this is me just saving my money. Second hold mirror is unnecessary. Steward's Court is unnecessary. Meat shield, similar. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 is my champion. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, we're set. I'll cut a torch. If I had enough money, I would have cut a higher gel. No, probably another torch. That's better move. That's all the energy I'll ever need. Eat our Endless Imp. And you're back in the top lane. You summon the Transcend Imp, but the Transcend Imp doesn't come in with any of its buffs, giving additional rage or anything to the floor. Starter. Lord Phoenix uses ability against it. I don't want to give quick to the branded warrior that then slays itself against the enemy, but Hail for 12 health at the end of the turn. Bring back the imp. Then Smelted needs to keep our front line alive. One, three. Okay, that'll do it. Take out my own unit on the bottom line. Fledgling it doubles on the bottom line for a bunch of additional rage, and then ascend Demon Fiend. Now I've got enough attacks on this line. Smelted Treasure just gives another 100 armor to the Rail Beater, helps keep him comfy. Unfortunately, we lose a little bit of health with the Terrifying Amalgam seeing a empty floor on the bottom line. And that'll happen a little bit. Maybe I ascend this as well here, I think. Alchemy's got me. Yeah, I even have enough damage to push through both of these. All good, nothing else I can do. Very much just hoping to draw payoff before the end of the fight. So I should really stop playing these holdover cards every turn. Ten Biocaster a Thane. Yeah, I think I can give spikes to each of them and be fine with that. I got a lot of armor. On payoff. Thank heck. There you are, 20 health. Woo! That was huge. Way too late to take a Soul Smelter. Intrinsic fanning the flame. I could have done something with that previously, not anymore though. 5-1 Brain Spike. Just given what I'm already doing with the deck, sure, why not? Dark Deal. Spell Chain, deal 5 damage. I don't have anything that increases that damage on that floor, do I? No, I've got no Conduit or anything like that, so that's just some good damage. Last Stand also doubles Rage, which is nice in some instances, but I really need to get the Rage before I double the Rage. When you go prevent the unit gain Conduit 4, that's going to make our Rage worse, unfortunately. It gets a little annoying. Just give me Dragons and Whelps of 8 additional damage. And then when an enemy ascends, they gain Fire Jolt 2. Conserve energy between turns and deployment phase. Thank you. Unbroken Horn. I now have no energy problems ever. Merchant of Magic at the moment. Do double stack for Dark Deal. Other than that, just very weak options. The other is possibly Endless. Yeah. Or the Transcendent, who is the far better recipient of it. Dualism, just on a branded warrior. Why not? Let's have a look at the Merchant of Trinkets first as well. The expanded coffers, unfortunately, I don't get to use that at all. Oh, I love being able to build a 13 Horde, though. 13. A boss relic. I mean, you get that from... yeah, 12. Fire's Inferno and Breath of Heaven, neither of which matter at all. And at the end of the entire Battle Purge card. Nope, that's not happening. When a Whelp dies, that doesn't happen either. Yikes. Tough store. Let's give Dualism to one of the fledgling imps. Just reroll. Sure, multi-strike for the branded warrior and Titanite for the rail beater. Fire remains to heal up. And then I will cut a couple more cards from this deck because I believe in payoff. Also because I don't have a boss fight after this to go to. I mean, the Fledgling Imp stuff is now also contained within the Transcend Imp that has dualism, so Transcend Imp should be the trigger. Double summon on the bottom line, can't let it do that. So Fledgling after Hothead on top, actually. If I don't draw Demon Friend in the opening turn, then this is way better. If I do, then it's worse, but... Let's see what we draw. Alright, we're all good then. So let's bring Transcendent back to the opening hand, then play you on the bottom line. Oh, the very first one would be duped twice. So I need to have 4 space on this floor to get the full summon. I'll send you, then Transcend him. Alright, clearly that didn't work the way it was supposed to. Can I rectify this? Yes. Just... Well, I have to get the card for 1 on the bottom line, but... I don't know for what reason it's not allowing it to summon the unit from my deck. But... that'll do it. As well as give Rage to both of them. Send one of you. Real quick. Oh, we're gonna give 68 Avarice to someone. I'm comfortable doing that because I will still get the energy again next turn, next time I play the Transcendent, so there's no downside really. Good work on that top line Transcendent, and then I sack you, and then I summon you back, and then... Alright, work on that top line Transcendent. I got a lot more damage on the next floor. I'm gonna just ascend you. There you go. Why don't you go kill that Transcendent and then take 1700 damage, please? Wait, I don't want to play all of those first. Just in case I get... oh no, I won't have a kill card anyway. Like... Top line, play you, kill you, play you, and then I'd be able to draw as well, but I'd have to kill you first. And I don't have any card in hand that'll allow me to do that. Hey, we're all the way up to 10 Dragon Horde already. I'll send you, sure. I especially want to do this because I want to see you go up again one more next turn. Yeah. Because we've got a hothead here with 1400 damage on. Sorry, apologies. That is 1800 damage on. And I get to use its ability to do that twice to you. Get him. Pretty pleased with this run, to be honest. Yeah, having a lot of money is a very good way to make a imp build work, so these two clans not only work well together, but also having Trial by Fire really works. The Golden Idol, obviously pitching in especially effectively there as well. But you gotta say, like, seeing the intrinsic hidden passage in the very first area with the Malika's Shifting Pyre, incredible. Gives me the ability to use a card I don't otherwise often get to use. And a lot of the time when I take Hidden Passage, I do think about, oh, I hope I get Intrinsic soon, and then I just don't see it ever. Smelted Treasure just doing incredible work. Just 100 armor in a run that doesn't care about its gold. Very, very comfy as well. Alchemy with a Consume remove early on, giving us the ability to Smolder Stone it early, giving us the ability to get as greedy as we did. Also huge. A Demon Friend that just turns up with Multi-Strike, and there's a Quick Stone next to it in the first area. I mean, the game was very generous to me. We bought that dualism, but it gave us a Transcendent with dualism already on. I mean, and another Rail Beater. It actually offered us Rail Beater with dualism on twice, and the very first time I turned it down because there was something better. Ridiculous. Good run right there, and it unlocks 2 more. This is the final run that actually unlocks 2 more challenges. The rest of them either ends their line or unlock only 1. This unlocked Dominion's Reign. The eyes of Dominion bore into the minds of your followers. They see what you cannot. The only price is their sanity. Friendly units have one of Dominion's booms at random. Boons? Boons. Boons. Dominion's boons. What are those? Is that the event with, is this strike to apply melee weakness 1 and spell weakness 1, or strike to apply 20 corruption, 10 additional damage, or summon a random unit? Is that what's going on here? Dominion's boons. I rightly could not tell you. Friendly units gain corruption 2 once. And Pyre of Glass. Pyre takes 3 more damage from all sources. There's also the Pyre of Dominion, so we get to be very picky in our opening deck. I need to know what this run is. Oh. Well, I'm starting to get a theme going on here. Embrace the power. Fel has taken a darker path in hopes to usurp her brother. We get the Pyre of Savagery. Savagery Champion. Your champion gains all of Savagery's boons. What are Savagery's boons? Uncoordinated. Friendly non-champion unit damage is halved, and units cost 1 more. Yeah, so your whole run is based on trying to make Fel ridiculous and then kill. Sounds good to me. Have a little bit of a look at those runs in a couple of runs' time, but for the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Monster Train 2. Top left is a series playlist for all my contents of the game, past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations down below. Streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. I would thank to, and a special thanks this episode to Nick Starfield. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.